everybody. Welcome to Glamcam. My name is Denny S. Bryce, and I am your interviewer today for debut novelist David Heska Wanbli Weiden is the author of Winter Counts. Thank you so much for being here today. Tell us a little bit about your book and about you.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. It's really my honor, and what a pleasure it is to be here. So again, thank you, and thanks to everyone that's watching. So Winter Counts is a literary thriller. It is the story of Virgil Wounded Horse, a private enforcer on the Rosebud Indian Reservation in South Dakota. I am an enrolled citizen of the Rosebud Sioux Tribe, or as we say in our language, the Sichangu Lakota Nation. And so this is one of the first crime novels to be set on the Rosebud Reservation. There's a law called the Major Crimes Act, passed in 1885, which prevents Native nations from being able to prosecute felony crimes that occur on their own lands. And so the hero of Winter Counts is one of these enforcers. His name is Virgil Wounded Horse, and he will get justice for you if you can't get justice from the US government. His fee is $100 for each bone he breaks and $100 for each tooth he knocks out.
What's the story behind the title, Winter Counts?
A winter count is the calendar system used historically by the Lakota people. Our calendar system did not use numerals, but it used pictographs, little pictures, to depict the most important events of the past year. So in the book, my hero, Virgil Wounded Horse, he recalls making little Winter Counts calendars with his sister when he was growing up. But of course, the title also refers to the very tough time in the season of winter, because the book does take place over the winter. And in the book, Virgil Wounded Horse has to go after heroin dealers who are bringing this terrible drug to the reservation.
Let's talk about your debut week. What's going on? How does it feel to be a debut author? Your first novel, your first opportunity. The reviews have been outstanding. I've been going through the materials. Very exciting. What are you feeling?
This week is wonderful and crazy. Obviously, this is a strange time, this pandemic, for a debut author to be launching a book. But folks have just been so supportive. I'm doing readings on Zoom all this week. I've got a reading with one of my buddies, S.A. Cosby, Sean Cosby, who has a wonderful crime book out there that if you haven't read it, I want to urge you to read Blacktop Wasteland by my buddy Sean Cosby. And so he and I will be doing a reading together. So I'm doing interviews and events. And again, I'm just so gratified and so grateful to all of the readers out there.
What question have I not asked you that you really want to talk about?
Well, I suppose the question that I sometimes get posed is, what will readers take away from this book, from Winter Counts? And so, you know, when I started writing this book, I knew first and foremost, I wanted it to be a page turner. I wanted it to be a book that you stay up all night reading, that you can't put down. And I hope I achieved that. But I also hope that the readers really enjoy the characters. There are several characters in the book. We've talked about Virgil and Nathan, but there's also Marie, Virgil's ex-girlfriend. I hope that readers will learn about the Major Crimes Act and learn about the broken criminal justice system on reservations. Okay, and I hope that they take that away, because even though this is a book of fiction, it's based in reality. And I'm hoping to spark a dialogue. I hope readers will learn what it's like to live on a reservation, what it's like to be Native. But I hope they'll also learn about the broken justice system, about our terrible healthcare system.
David, thank you so much for joining us on Glamcam. I want you to hold up your book again, because we want to see millions of copies of this fabulous book sold. And just thank you so much for taking the time to be with us. And congratulations on your debut.
Thank you.